I want to show you an exercise that I like to do um, just to warm up my fingers. When I think of exercises on the guitar, really any instrument, I think of musical and non-musical. Those are the two categories that I think of them. And what I mean by that, a musical exercise would be one that's using some sort of scale versus non-musical would be something that's more just using chromatic and using some sort of awkward or difficult finger positioning just to get your fingers moving. And so this one, I use this one all the time, and I'm just doing a chromatic type of scale. And the way you do this is you start off with all four fingers lined up on the fifth string with frets 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go to the sixth string with my pick, and then my first finger is going to come up to the sixth string. So I play that first fret, and I'm going to just be playing in order 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But what I do is I have my fingers on the entire time the string. So my fingers only come off the string when I go to move to the fret I'm playing. So they're all lined up on that fifth string. 1, 2, 3, 4. I come up 1, second finger 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to go to the fifth string. So my fingers are on that sixth string and they're going to stay there. I come down with my first finger to the fifth string, 1, second finger 2, 3, 4, and I'm just going to continue that all the way through. So I'm keeping my fingers planted until I move them. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to descend on it this way. So all my fingers are on that first string. So what I do is I play my first string. Now when I go to play that fourth fret, then I'm going to go to third fret. My pinky goes to the second string. And then my third finger goes to the second string. I'm still playing on the, my first string the whole time. But my fingers, as I'm descending down here, are actually moving up to that second string. And then when I get to the second string, I do the same thing. Now I get to my sixth string, my fingers are going to replant on the fifth string, and then I'm going to start back over. It's really good exercises. It taxes your fingers and forces you to be right on your fingertips. The part when you're coming backwards on this, when you're descending the scale here, the hardest part is getting used to playing your string that you're not the string that your fingers are moving to, but the string that your fingers are planted on. That's the most difficult part about it. I think keeping your fingers arched enough to when you go to the next string, it's going to have each note ring out. I hope that's a helpful little exercise for you, and I put that in the non-musical category. Obviously, it is musical because you're playing notes, but I think you know what I mean. Hope that's helpful. If it is, please subscribe and like.